MP3 players. With the explosion in smartphones, their market has been dwindling, with few manufacturers even bothering to make them anymore. So it's somewhat surprising to today be looking at Samsung's latest stab at an iPod Touch rival in the form of the Galaxy S Wi-Fi 4.2. Styled in much the same way as an iPod Touch, the Galaxy S Wi-Fi 4.2 is an attractive device, looking something like a cross between the Samsung Galaxy S2 and Galaxy S3, in a good way. What this does mean, however, is that we're talking about a lot of glossy plastic. This will no doubt scratch more easily than glass or metal, but it should wear it scratches well, and out of the box it looks pretty tidy. You also miss out on the thinness of the iPod Touch, but actually we not only think this isn't a bad thing, but is in fact a good thing. The iPod Touch is a terrible piece of design when it comes to actually holding and using it. The Galaxy S Wi-Fi is much easier to handle. Features-wise, we've got the headphone jack and micro USB sockets conveniently positioned on the bottom, volume and screen lock on the right, and iPod Touch beating 2-megapixel camera on the back. Lift the back cover off and you've got a replaceable battery and micro SD slot for storage upgrades. Yet 8 or 16 GB built in and can add cards up to 32 GB in size. Literally the biggest feature of this phone though is its 4.2-inch screen. Much larger than that of most comparable media players and even many smartphones, it gives you a nice sized view for watching video and playing games. Something which of course is an essential part of any modern media player. In terms of quality, it's not competing with your high-end smartphones on their HD screens, but with a resolution of 480 by 800 pixels, it's sharp enough for comfortable email reading and web browsing. It's essentially the same specs as the Galaxy S2. However, what isn't the same is the screen technology. Here it's an LCD rather than AMOLED, so colours don't really leap out and viewing angles are only okay. But again, it's more than acceptable for its class. It's not as sharp as the iPod Touch, but is larger and of equal overall quality. Something that definitely puts this player ahead of most is its speakers. Rather than a single mono speaker tucked around the back or on the side, this player has two on the front either side of the screen. The result is a degree of stereo effect and more volume, creating a more immersive viewing experience, which is great for those times you don't have or don't want to wear headphones. So the hardware is basically up to snuff, but what of the software? Well, what we have here is an Android 2.3 interface, which has been slightly customised by Samsung. Essentially though, just like an Android phone, you've got home screens to fill with widgets and apps, the usual app menu, and of course all the excellent native Android apps such as the web browser, email client and Google Maps. All pretty standard stuff, but there are a couple of extra features. For a start, Samsung has loaded the phone with loads of games that you can trial for free, including some quality titles like Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, FIFA 12 and Worms. If you get bored of these freebies, you can always jump into the Google Play App Store, where there are thousands more to choose from. You also get superb inbuilt video support with all the formats we tried playing back smoothly, even 720p videos worked. This is despite the player only having a single-core 1GHz CPU. As a music player, it doesn't set new records in sound quality, but it's perfectly adequate, and even FM radio on hand for when you're bored of your own music. Samsung rates the battery as lasting 40 hours of music and 6 hours of video, which sounds about right from our experience, and is competitive with the iPod Touch. So overall, we're rather impressed with the Samsung Galaxy S Wi-Fi 4.2. It's an attractive looking player that's easy to use and packs in loads of functionality. Smartphones may be killing the MP3 player market, but if you simply must have a dedicated player, this is one of the best.